Welcome to the Fleet Center, hockey fans. The Boston Bruins tonight look to gain one in the win column against the Montreal Canadiens. Bill Peterson and Mike Weiss bringing you complete play-by-play and color commentary.
You know, there's added pressure tonight with the Bruins being so tough at home. The Canadiens are really going to have to be ready to play.
Injuries plagued the Canadiens last year, and they still made the playoffs. Now, if they stay healthy, they could look like the Montreal teams of old. Put the 25th Stanley Cup banner up in the Bell Center.
Tradition doesn't win championships. The Canadiens, with their glory past, need to learn from it and take it to the ice night in and night out. The Canadiens have done well over the last 10 games. I hope they can keep it going tonight.
And now, your Boston Bruins! At center, number 19, John Thornton. At left wing, number 14, Sergei Samsonov. At right wing, number 27, Glenn Murray. Number 18, Kyle McLaren. And in goal, number 31,
The Bruins have hit a rough spot lately. Let's see if they can turn things around today.
The Boston Bruins are looking to resurrect the ghost of championship teams of old in this year's run for the Cup.
Hey, at this point, last year's standings don't mean a thing, folks. The Bruins are going to have to build on the success of last year's regular season and learn from their playoff mistakes if they want to hoist the Cup. Even though he's just scratching at his natural ability to play the game, Zednik has impressed the league with his speed and ability to stay low to the ice to avoid losing the puck. Sergei Samsonov is an emerging star. He may be small in size, but his desire and heart go a long way. He's usually the quickest guy on the ice every night.
Koivu sends it over to Zednik. He takes the slap shot. Brisebois passes to the defenseman. Sure sends it to the left wing. Zednik sends it up to Koivu. Petrov sends it off to Brisebois. Gloved out of the air. This faceoff is left of the goalie. Stumple passes over to Lapointe. Carries it past the red line. Stumple sends it up to the center. He takes the backhand shot. Saved by Theodore. Audette takes the puck up. He sends it to Perreault. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. McKay plays it up to the center. O'Donnell passes it over to Rolston. Sends it over to Stumple. And he takes a wrist shot. Glove save! Kilger sends it back to the defenseman. Travers slides it over to Gilmore. Kilger carries it past the blue line. He centers the puck. He lets the slap shot go. And he takes a wrist shot. Samsonov brings the puck up. Carries it over the blue line. It goes off the crossbar. Gilmore brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Theodore. Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
The puck ricochets off the post.
Axelson sends it back over to Berard. Petrov sends it up to the center. Koivu sends it over to the right wing. He moves it to Markov. Petrov moves it back to Rivet. Markov plays it up to the center. Koivu takes it past the red line. Zednik brings it over the blue line. McInnes passes it to Zamaner. Brings it past the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Markov passes it off over to Rivet. Brings the puck through the zone. Petrov takes it past the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Knubel makes a long pass over to Zamaner. He passes it to the left wing. Petrov sends it in front over to Sure. Berard sends it to his defenseman. Samsonov sends it back over to O'Donnell. Looks like someone lost some teeth on that one. Thornton takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. He slides it to Murray. He plays it back to Samsonov. Sure takes the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it up the center. Perreault passes it to Audette. Gets it over to the left wing. McKay passes over to Quintal. Axelson sends it to Stock. Brings the puck up through the zone. Travers sends it up to the center. Audette carries it over the blue line. Sends it back to the defenseman. He takes the slap shot. Vicious check by Stock. Brings the puck up. Moves it back over to Axelson. Brings it over the red line. Travers passes it over to the left wing. Perreault takes the puck up through the zone. Audette brings it over the blue line. He lets the slap shot go. Gill moves it to Rolston. He passes back to the defenseman. Markov sends it to McKay. Gill brings the puck through the zone. Over to the right wing. Dackel takes it past the blue line. Gilmore carries it over the red line. Kilger passes it to the right wing. Dackel plays it up to the center. Gilmore brings it past the blue line. Knuble takes the puck up. McLaren sends it off over to Sweeney. Zeminer carries it past the red line. Sure sends it up to the center. Juneau brings the puck up through the zone. Goulas carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Murray sends it up to Berard. Thornton plays it up to the center. He plays it up to the center, and he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Theodore. Samsonov. Score! Making an early statement in the game. They take a 1-0 lead.
You know, it's not very often this goalie lets one in like that.
The Boston Bruins break the scoreless tie. That's a pretty one-timer for the goal by Murray.
You know, Bill, I think that goal rebounded off the goalie.
Boston goal scored by number 27.
Groshek passes over to Stock.
Assist to number 14.
Quintal passes it over to Koivu. Brings it past the red line. Zednik brings it over the blue line.
Time of goal.
He centers the
14
pass.
minutes, 6 seconds.
He sends it back to Quintal. He passes it up the center. Zednik carries it over the blue line. Passes it to score! Off the goalie and into the net.
This goalie is routinely out of position, so giving up goals is nothing new for him. Their coach is not a happy camper right now.
Koivu got through for a simple reason. Just do a head count, and you'll see the advantage he had.
And that one bounced right in off the goalie and into the net. Oh yeah, baby, there's dancing in the streets and on the ice.
Montreal goal scored by number 11.
Stumple
Saku
slides it over to
Koivu.
Rolston.
Assist to number 20.
He passes it off
Richard
to Lapointe.
Zednik. And to number 5.
He lets the backhand
Stefan
shot go.
Quintal. Time of the goal, 15
Petrov
minutes,
passes
3
it to
seconds.
Zednik. Gill passes it off to Stumple. The whistle blows for offside. Thornton passes to the defenseman. McLaren moves it back to Sweeney. Brings the puck up. McLaren passes it to Murray. Sends it back to the defenseman. Sweeney sends it back over to Thornton. Samsonov takes it past the blue line. That one careened off his helmet. Hey, buddy, what's your name? Tchaikovsky passes over to Bullis. McLaren brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Bone-crushing hit by Ralston. Tchaikovsky brings it past the blue line. He passes over to Lapointe. Intercepted. That was a great stop by Theodore. Juno sends it up to the center. Takes it past the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Ralston takes the puck up through the zone. Carries it over the blue line. Travers moves it to Bullis. Carries it over the red line. He passes it over to Juno.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Pass over to Tchaikovsky. Passed back over to Bullis. Stock brings the puck to the zone. He sends it up the center. Tom sends it over to Dackel. He passes it to the right wing. As we take a breather, it's tied at 1. Walk us through the first period stats, Mike.
The Bruins have more shots on goal, Bill, but it hasn't made a difference in the score.
It's showtime, folks. Thornton moves it back over to Sweeney. Checked hard by Surrey. Thornton sends it back over to Samsonov. He sends the puck back over to Murray. That's an easy save for him. Koivu takes the puck up. Petrov carries it past the red line. Sweeney plays it up to the center. McKay breaks up the play. He makes the save. Shield logged a nice save there, Mike.
Let's face it, the guy plays the angles a lot better than he used to, and I think it's the experience and practice.
Face off to the left of Shield. Quinton moves it back to Travers. Gill sends it off to Lapointe. Ralston carries it past the blue line. Passes it to O'Donnell. He takes the slap shot. Blocked out front. He takes the backhand shot. Saved by Theodore. Perreault brings the puck up through the zone. Audette brings it past the blue line. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Gill. He blows the whistle for offside.
Theodore has the same curse as every other butterfly-style goalie. He drops too early. He's been working on reacting to the shot rather than trying to guess where it's going to go. Theodore has a high goals against average. He needs to lower it if he wants to stay competitive.
Gilmore brings the puck up, brings it past the red line, takes it past the blue line. Sent back to tackle. Stop, sends it up to Groshek. Tackle passes to Rivet. Takes the puck up through the zone. Gilmore brings it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great check behind the net by Axelson. Groshek takes the puck up. He passes it to Stock. Petrov sends it back to the defenseman. Markov sends it to the left wing. Zednik sends it over to the right wing. Over to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. McInnes passes it over to the left wing. And he's checked by Zamener. He lets the backhand shot go. Brisebois brings the puck through the zone. Passes over to the left. Oh, it's intercepted. Zamener passes it over to Knubel. Surek sends it to the left wing. Hulis slides it to Juno. Carries it over the blue line. That was a hard hit by Thornton.
Thornton delivers a strong message about coming into his area of the ice. Thornton can single-handedly change a game. One or two good checks can throw the other team completely off.
This face-off is to the right of the goalkeeper. Perreault sends it back over to Quintal. Thornton passes it to the right wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Theodore. O'Donnell passes it to Murray. Brings the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the red line. Samsonov carries it past the blue line. O'Donnell passes it off to Gill. Thornton passes it to Samsonov. Brings it past the blue line. O'Donnell brings it over the red line. Long pass over to Murray. He passes it back over to Samsonov. Fastest glove in the league. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Stumple passes it over to the left wing. Lapointe passes over to McLaren. Passes to Sweeney. He relays it over to Lapointe. Carries it over the red line. Zednik takes it past the blue line. He passes it on over to Petrov. Knocked down in front by Shields. Mike, we're seeing some nice defensive play by Surrey. Surrey leads his team in hits with 44. We've got a face-off to the left of Shields. Axelson sends it in front to McLaren. Stock brings it over the blue line. Cherkovsky sends it over to Juno. Brings it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Stock brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. He must have puck magnets in that glove. Rolston carries it past the red line. Rivet takes the puck up. Gilmore sends it up to the center. He lets the slap shot go. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Lapointe takes it past the red line. He plays it back over to Stumple. He takes the backhand shot. What a save! And he takes a wrist shot. Terrific save! Theodore loves that shot out of the air. Play stops as he covers the puck.
Theodore's .919 save percentage in 1999-2000 tied Ed Belfour and Dominic Hasek for the league lead. He was the NHL's third-ranked goalie with 5 shutouts.
The replay should give us a better look.
Theodore is a great goaltender, as shown in his goals against average.
Face-off to the right of Theodore. And he takes a wrist shot. McKay sends it in front to Quintal. Travers moves it over to Audette. He sends it up to center. Perreault takes it past the blue line. Knuble moves it back to McGinnis. He passes it up the center. Zeminer brings it past the blue line. He gave up his body to make that save. Travers plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Save! He passes it over to McKay. Brings it over the red line. Brings it over the blue line. Audette makes a centering pass over to Perreault. He sends it over to Brisebois. He passes back to the defenseman. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Theodore. Passes it to the right wing. Takes the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Stock brings the puck through the zone. Carries it over the red line. He lets the backhand shot go. Perreault carries it past the red line. McLaren sends it back over to Sweeney. The play is broken up by Perreault. This faceoff is left of the goalie. He takes the slap shot. What a save! Shields makes the save. This faceoff is left of the goalie. Markov sends it over to Rivet. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Gill.
Gill can throw off the other team's game plan by constantly throwing his weight around. Other teams hate that.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Theodore. And he takes a wrist shot. Oh, when it goes off the post. Quintal sends it off over to Zednik. He sends it off over to Koivu. Carries it past the blue line. He sends it to Zednik. Takes the shot. That was a great save. Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
You can see on the replay how the puck hits the post and caroms away.
This faceoff is left of the goalie. Stumple sends it over to the right wing. Lapointe brings the puck up through the zone. Moves it back over to Berard. Long pass to Rolston. He takes the backhand shot. Goulas brings the puck up. Vicious check by Berard. Thornton takes it past the red line. Cherkovsky sends it to his defenseman.
1 minute remaining.
Sends it to Juno. He moves it to Boulis. Takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Saved by Shields. And he covers up.
Berard came through like an 18-wheeler for that hit. Berard loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
Face off to the left of Shields. McKinnon passes it to the right wing. Knuble brings it past the red line. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 1. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Bruins are out shooting them, but are unable to take the lead.
Thornton sends it up to Murray. Surek passes over to Zednik. Petrov moves it back to Brisebois. He lets the slap shot go. That was a great stop by Shields. He lets the backhand shot go. Zednik passes it to Surek. Brings it over the red line. Sweeney slides it over to Murray. McLaren sends it up to the center. Thornton sends it to the left wing. And the goal! Samsonov scores off the wrist shot.
I'll tell you, folks, to score in this goal is a real accomplishment.
Score a big goal for the home team.
The goalie was left out to dry and was forced to play defense by himself. Well, he sure squeaked that one between the ice and the pads.
Boston goal scored by number 14.
And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy.
Assist to number 19.
Rolston centers it to Stumple. He made a great save.
And to
Theodore
number 18,
passes it to Perot.
Kyle McLaren.
Gill sends it back to the defenseman.
Time of goal, 1 minute, 34
Audette plays it up
seconds.
to the center, sends it back to the defenseman. O'Donnell passes it over to the left wing. Rolston takes the puck up. He slides it to Lapointe. Brings it past the blue line. He takes a snapshot. Saved by Theodore. He intercepted. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. Bone-crushing hit by Groshek. Quintal sends it up to the center. Gilmore passes it over to Dackel. Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Plays like that make this a game of inches, Bill.
Face-off to the right of Theodore. McInnes passes to Knuble. Markov plays it up to the center. Koivu takes the puck up through the zone. Petrov brings it over the blue line. He takes the slap shot. Knocked down with the blocker. McInnes sends it over to Knuble. Markov moves it to Zednik. Passes it to Koivu. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Sweeney. Samsonov brings the puck to the zone. Murray carries it over the blue line. He's got to continue to make saves like that to keep them in this contest. Sweeney sends it to the left wing. Juno sends it over to Bullis. Cherkovsky carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot, and that one hit the post. Murray carries it over the red line. He passes it out in front over to Sure. Bullis brings the puck up. He passes it on over to Juno. Cherkovsky brings it past the blue line. Bullis sends it back to Sure. Cherkovsky moves it back over to Brisebois. And he takes a wrist shot. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Stock takes it past the red line. He passes it over to Sure. Gets it over to the left wing. Bullis carries it past the red line. Checked hard by Gill. Lapointe sends it off over to Stumple. Bullis takes it past the blue line. And he's checked by O'Donnell. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty.
And that will get them an extra attacker.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Shields.
Boston penalty to
Koivu
number 21.
sends it back to Brisebois.
O'Donnell, 2 minutes for hooking.
He passes
Time of
back to the
penalty,
defenseman.
8 minutes, 41 seconds.
Koivu brings it over the blue line. He passes it to Petrov. Koivu passes it over to the left wing. Zednik sends it up over to Brisebois. Brings the puck up through the zone. Koivu carries it over the blue line. Scored on the power play.
Well, this goalie isn't exactly a brick wall this year. He's got to be happy with the way his team responded on that goal. He got behind the defense and had only one man to beat. He went top shelf on that one all the way.
Montreal goal.
Perreault
Scored on the
passes
power
to
play
McKay.
by number 11, Saku Koivu. Assist to number 43.
That goal puts them ahead by one.
And to number 20, Richard.
Oh, he's letting goals go
Time
through
of
like
the
a
goal,
sieve this
10
year.
Minutes, 19
The Montreal
seconds.
Canadiens want to go to bed early. Let's take a look at that again.
He switched the backhand on that one, and it pays off.
Montreal goal scored by number
He passes
82,
it to the right wing.
Donald
He lets the slap shot go.
Assist to number 21, Randy McKay. And
Travers
to number
passes to the
94,
defenseman.
Yannick Perreault. Time of goal, 10 minutes, 34
Pass
seconds.
to Audette. Brings it past the red line. Carries it past the blue line. Perreault sends it to the left wing. Passes to Tchaikovsky. He's got no problem making the save. He's going to be called for the penalty.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Well, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
The Canadiens are great at converting on a power play.
We've got a face-off to the left of Shields.
Boston penalty. to
Perreault
number
sends it
14,
over to the right wing.
Sergei Samsonov, 2 minutes.
That
for
was a
charging.
hard
Time
hit
of
by
the penalty,
Sweeney.
11
Stumble
minutes,
carries it over the red
26
line.
seconds.
Quinton passes it over to Audette.
Sweeney levels him like he wasn't there. Sweeney is a great checker. The opposition always has to be on the lookout for him.
Face-off to the right of Theodore. Rolston slides it to Stumple. Passes it to Sweeney. Brisebois passes it over to Zednik. Koivu brings it over the red line. Petrov brings it past the blue line. Vicious check by Rolston. Brisebois passes it to the right wing. Good goaltending is the best penalty killing you could have. The Montreal Canadiens have the advantage right now in this game. Are there any other things our viewers should know about this team?
All the pieces are here from the team that made a run in the 2002 playoffs. The Canadiens are hoping those same guys will lead them back to the postseason this year.
Face-off to the left of Shields. Perreault moves it back over to Quintal. Markov passes it off over to McKay. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Over to the right wing. That save keeps them down only one goal. O'Donnell passes it over to Rolston. He relays it to Samsonov. He takes the slap shot, grabbed out of the air. Markov passes it over to the left wing. Zednik takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's coming up big to keep them in the hunt. Theodore sends it in front of the net. Zednik takes the puck up. Koivu carries it past the red line. Petrov sends it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Saves like that are what's keeping them in this game still. He makes a centering pass. He sends it back to Quintal. Passes it to the right wing. Koivu sends it to the left wing. That's an easy save for him. The Boston Bruins are trailing. In general, Mike, what does this team need to improve this year?
You know, they aren't the most experienced team out there, but that doesn't stop them from wanting to take a sip out of Lord Stanley's Cup.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Shields. Gilmore sends it to his defenseman. McInnes takes the puck up through the zone. Takes it past the blue line. Passed back over to McLaren. He passes it off to Zaminer. Dackel plays it up to the center. Gilmore passes it over to the left wing. He lets the slap shot go. Knuble brings the puck through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. Kilger sends it over to the right wing. Dackel passes over to Gilmore. Shields sends it up to the center. Brisebois sends it over to Tchaikovsky. Plays it up to the center. Zaminer brings the puck up. He passes it over to Sweeney. He sends it over to McGinnis. Bone-crushing hit by Samsonov. O'Donnell passes to the defenseman. The Boston Bruins need more firepower and are going to the extra attacker. Thornton sends it to McGinnis. He passes it to the right wing. Checked hard by Bullis. He sends the puck back over to Samsonov. Saved by Theodore. Stop. Moves it over to McGinnis. And he takes a wrist shot. That save protects their one-goal lead. The Montreal Canadiens prevail 3-2. What's your take on this game, Mike?
A squeaker, but they'll take the win. The Canadiens remain in first place in the Northeast Division.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Fleet Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Sergei Samsonov. The number 2 star, Richard Zednik. The number 1 star, Saku Koivu.